Hi guys, welcome back to Getting Out of the Red. So today is our transfer special and thank you for tuning in. Obviously a club that doesn't improve is a club going backwards, so even though we've won the double, we have a Copa Libertadores campaign to get underway. Cue the cheesy music and let's get on to the transfers. Here is what has happened. Okay, so first, players that have left the club for pastures new, starting with Relmond Manco, who left for SC Bastia on a free transfer. It had been arranged for some time, so this one did not come as a shock. Next on the list is Alejandro Aprecio, who was a young centre-back, made a couple of appearances for the club. He was sold for 60k to Bolognese. Third up, Angelo Campos, our backup goalkeeper, was sold for 60k. He moved to Botev Plovidev in Bulgaria. Carlos Preciado, an interesting one this, the club's top goal scorer, was sold for 60k. He moved to Puebla in Mexico. And finally, an arranged transfer is Cesar Galaga. He should be moving in the next couple of days for a whopping 250k to River Plate. And now to the ins, and here is who we have bought. First up, Luis Saluna, signed on a free transfer as an amateur. He is going to help us out in the right back position on a 1-year contract, earning £350 a week. Second up, Tardelius Pena, signed on a free transfer. He's a Colombian centre back, decent stats, earning £450 a week, here on a 2-year contract. Thirdly, it was a new goalkeeper, Augustino Rastella, on loan from Nuevo Chicago. We are paying him not very much at all, and we'll see him a bit more in detail in a minute. After him is another loanee, Joel Rodriguez, on loan from Boca, because we couldn't get Perez back. He will hopefully be just as good. Up front we have Andreas Formento as a striker. He'll be replacing Preciado. He looks very good. We are paying him £1,000 a week, which is quite a lot for us. He is here on a 2-year contract. He was signed on a free. And last but not least is Frankoma Zurich, also signed on a free. Again, signed as a key player, and he is earning a whopping 2.7 grand a week. And he is here on a 2-year contract. That is the players in, and I will look at them in a bit more detail. So here we are on the transfer page. As you can see, we've actually spent more than we've bought in, but this list doesn't include the 250k we're going to get from the Gorgadas deal. So let's look at the players we bought in a bit more detail, starting with the big money earner, Frankoma Zurich. He has come into the club and has already been listed as our key player in the squad on our club homepage. He looks pretty awesome, to be honest. It was a free transfer that was arranged for quite some time. Great passing, good flair, first touch. We're actually going to play him in the advanced playmaker role. Anticipation's a bit poor for that and the work rate, but I think his other stats will make him one of the best players probably in the Peruvian league. Well, that's what I'm hoping for, obviously. Next up, Joel Rodriguez, on loan from Boca. Again, the same club that we had Perez from. Looks like he's going to be outstanding for us. We're going to play him as a centre-back. Decisions are a bit poor actually, so I might play him as a limited centre-back so that he doesn't really have to think about anything. His tackling and his physical attributes is what drew me to him to try and get him on loan. Another big money earner, Andres Formenta, up front. With Preciado going, we lacked a little bit in the striking department, so I got this guy in. And as we don't really play with a striker that gets goals, he's more of a helping hand and a playmaker. This guy's stats really seem to strike out on me. I mean, he's only 6 foot, so he's a bit small for a target man, but his first touch and his passing are unreal at this level. I think he's just going to be. I think he's going to be superb. I think he's going to play that role well. So he is on the older side, but I think for us he'll do really well up there. The centre back, Tardelis Pena. Again, we're looking a bit short of centre back with a couple of guys leaving and Perez going. His physical attributes shouted out to me that he's going to be really good. Also better as a limited defender, but overall I think he's going to be great. Heading, jumping reach. He's 6'1". He's strong. He's not too aggressive, so he won't get stuck into too many tackles. But yeah, I think he's going to be, again, awesome for us. Great to get him on a free transfer, and he's already wanted by Medellin back in Colombia on loan. So I've made him unavailable for loan. I don't know why they would want him on loan, but yeah. Luis Salana, the amateur, got into professional football at an old age, but I think, you know, as a right winger, he'll help out some support. I think as a backup, he'll be fine. I think he's going to be alright. He'll do a job for us. And then the goalkeeper we've gone for is Agustin Rastelli. Youngster on loan from Nuevo Chicago. Looks pretty decent. I mean, he's quite similar to Marinelli when I searched on stats wise. I think he's not as good as Marinelli, but he's really tall. And, you know, when you're at school, what do? You put the tallest person in goal. So I think that'll be a big help. We have some others in the pipeline as well. So in the transfer centre coming in, Matias Mullet, a young Peruvian. He's actually based in playing for Kelmes. Another goalkeeper, a backup, because I don't think our youngsters are actually good enough to step in on their own. So this guy will be on the bench most of the time if he comes in. Outgoings, loads of interest in Gilavinho, but I keep on refusing their offers, and he doesn't seem too fussed by that. He seems quite happy to stay. David Torres looks like he's going on loan to some other Peruvians. I know when you look at him in a right back and say that other right back I bought, I'd like him to go on loan and try and progress, that I don't think he'd get the chance to do here. And then Cesar Galaga, this is an interesting one. River Plate came in and said, you know, here's 50k, and I went, well, you know, he's good, he's young, he's got good potential. My coaches were saying, you know, he can go and play in the under-20s, hence why he's got moved up. So I went, well, give us 250k and 20% of the next profit, and they went, yeah, alright. And I just can't see him ever getting that good, if you know what I mean. Like, I can't see him ever being like starting for River Plate. I mean, he's got finishing of 8. How much better can it get? He lacks pace, which I know will come on as he gets older, but finishing 8, composure 9, you know, teamwork 9, off the ball 6. I mean, off the ball, composure and finishing are one of the, as a main striker, that's what you need. Okay, his strength's good, jumping reach good, he's tall. I probably could have given him a chance at a target man, but, you know, passing is crap, vision is poor. Again, off the ball is a big one for me, but, you know, maybe I'll come to regret that. But I thought 250k in our financial state, I couldn't really turn it down, could I? So he's going. On to the finances then. We are still £800,000 in debt, which we'll have some of it scrubbed off when we sell Garganas. He is going. Projection wise, we are projected to be apparently somehow £1 million up at the end of this year. I don't know how they figure out that we can go from 800 grand to 1 million in profit, having a 1.8 million swing. I just don't understand that, because the only difference between this year and last year is we're in the Copa de Libertadores group stage from the off, and I don't really know how that's going to make that much of a difference, because I can't imagine the TV money is huge. All I will say is we are spending under the wage budget this time, and I don't really see that going any higher. Other than the loanee coming in as a goalkeeper, I can't see anyone else coming in, which leaves our squad looking like this. It's looking pretty decent, I reckon. Sort of similar strength to last season, slightly stronger. We have Penna, I forgot to mention, the only one that didn't come up in the transfers, little skip before, was Penna. He's signed for another year. He's going to be awesome. He was really good last year. Really happy with his performances. 7.6 is amazing. Hoping he can stay a little bit fitter, but even if he doesn't, we've got enough to cover. But yeah, so all in all, really happy with the squad. Hit a like if you've liked this video, little transfer special. Never done one of these before, so let me know what you think. Any comments, feedback, what do you think of the players in the comment section would be wonderful. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. And we will catch you for the first game of the second season, which is against, to make it a bit tense, Sport Loreto in the... Oh, sorry, yeah. It's not the opening stage. We're playing the Torneo de Inca again first. And Sport Loreto have just come up from the second division. So that'll be interesting to see how we get on. And I will chat to you in a bit. Cheers.